GCN had heard of a girl that needed to be rescued. I was going to go out with Rescue Man after breakfast.
This is Jane Howell calling for the American Embassy in Harare, Zimbabwe. I think I'm calling pretty much in the middle of the night. It must be 2 or 3 in the morning, California. And I greatly apologize for calling you at this hour. But I wanted to let you know that I've just had a message from the jail that Michaeline and Lauren are going to be deported at 1 p.m. Zimbabwean time today. That should be about 6 a.m. your time, 5 or 6 a.m., and they're going to be deported to South Africa.
Thursday, 1:30 a.m.
I am as dirty as I can ever remember. I was feeling overwhelmed, in shock, and profoundly grateful to have come out of Zimbabwe alive. It was the Monday when I was craving a Diet Coke and an American breakfast. Remember that? And Johannes took us to a place, was it in Bododale? And when we came back, there were 15 Central Intelligence officers to arrest us.
They said, give us the people you are keeping here. And I said, oh no, they've gone for breakfast. Then they say, come out. Let's go. How many days did you shoot? I think she shot for a week. Yeah. And collected some footage. So when the police officers came, they took all the tapes, ran through them again. And then they didn't find anything subversive because they thought she was going to do shootings on empty supermarkets, children who are starving, to expose the country. They didn't find that. They found her with girls and me talking about our stories. So they had been tipped that they are Americans with big cameras. They are part of CIA. So when they came, they also came armed with little pistols. So when they came, they thought it was going to be a big show to the world that, look, we're talking about America destroying Zimbabwe. Here are the women. But they found the information, nothing was in there to suggest that it was political. So after they discovered that on the first day, they let them go. But on the second day, they thought twice. They said, no. If it is Betty Makoni, she must have a hidden agenda. And thank God for my husband, who, at that point, we were already getting calls at the U.S. Embassy that people, basically news reporters, were saying, you know, what's happening? We hear that are two American women arrested doing this documentary on rape. And my husband had the wherewithal to say, don't talk to the press, because he thought that if we started talking to the press, or they did, that it would become an international incident. The chief interrogator, I don't know if you know his name, but he had an AK-47 hung on a nail in his office, and he had little grenades in different sizes. And I got very nervous when I got in his office because, you know, he started shouting at me and telling me that I was CIA. And at first I thought it was funny because I'm not a big supporter of our current president, and I kind of like, oh, I don't even like Bush. And I realized when I said it how dangerous it was for me to say that, because they would say, well, we believe that President Mugabe is cut from the same cloth as President Bush. I think the scariest part was thinking about that I might not make it home, that I might leave my husband and children without me.